Yo, 420 kids live direct in effect. It's going down. Oklahoma City bound to D-Town. Knowledge is key. Dirty
What's
Mac and
good?
what's happening?
Yeah. What's the
Man.
business I ease?
All right,
Yeah,
man,
yeah.
you know.
Y'all know what's popping. Y'all know what's popping in this
shit, man.
tonight. It's late too.
Yeah, man. We the motherfucker like David Letterman with the Late Show, man. You hear me? For real. But
that part.
in tonight's episode, we got your boy Charleston White at it again, saying he's not debating with TR or Boosie, and we also got Kanye West Rants. Man, what you think going on with these guys, these celebrities that seemingly they're all millionaires, but yet they still have human problems and human characteristics like emotion and everything else, you know? So
they learning how to play the game. They learning how to play the game. If you're gonna play the game, you gotta play the game. You're gonna be the best at it. Is you willing to say, fuck that nigga city? And fuck him too. Bitch ass nigga. I'll make you show your clitoris. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit. Hey man,
yeah.
It's too
raw. We seem to love it. We seem to love it.
Hey,
we seem to love it.
Hey, I'm saying I ain't never seen a person say, you a bitch, he a bitch, she a bitch, your girlfriend a bitch, your mama,
her great grandmother, and you come from a long line of bitches.
And the motherfucker puts an explanation on that and say, you bitch ass niggas, go watch me. You don't have no choice. He say
then he say Jeffrey Dahmer motherfucking killing motherfuckers and eating motherfuckers. So that justify me to do it. You know, everybody else saying bitch ass, they saying bitch ass niggas in the rap music. Although they're not actually talking to people. Some people have confrontations. Let's get a little brother a little chance to defend himself. But let's hear from a little insight what he got to say, man. Because, you know, he always got something to say. It's your boy Charleston.
Look, that's me inside the juvenile facility. Man, they ain't even got pictures of a nigga speaking inside juvenile facilities, homie.
Talking to the kids.
Man, they just be talking. Hold on, let me keep going. Offenders return to state school. This is the Texas Tribune. This is in the state of Texas, the capital. Just click on that one. Look what that says. Man, that's me. There go me again. On the front page of the Texas Tribune. So, all I'm saying is, why would I get online with some nigga with some social media platforms? They don't have no history, no documentation of doing no work in their community. Why would I get on here and argue with you niggas and I really do this in real life? No. I get on here to play snitch. I get on here to play rapist. I get on here to play killer. But in real life, this is what I do. Now, if I'm a real rapist and I'm a real killer and a murderer, why would they be bringing me back to another high school in the capital of Texas to give away thousands of...
Damn.
What you think about that right there, man? The brother's his little video article.
Hey, bro, no risk, no reward. No reward. Shit, motherfucker seen that man put everything that they say you ain't supposed to put on the line. That brother didn't put it on the line. Like, damn near everybody I know that said fuck Charleston White at some point. And that motherfucker keep, but it's like I say, you see that part of it. He not doing it for the cameras or letting people know I gave this one person $1 million. Like, he really saying shit while other people at work, he really in the school, he really in the jails, he really in the prisons. Like, he in there like that. So yeah, he can go out and do that. He damn near think it's so bad, probably that he doing it to think he preventing other shit from happening.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's yeah, man. It's I look at it and say it's wild because you got a lot of different perceptions. You have a whole lot of different perceptions. But when you see that side of it, yeah, it's like we taught you address men like men, but every man then seen some type of flaw. If you looking to judge people, everybody then seen something where they haven't agreed or they didn't like the way somebody did something. So if you tell a person, hey, whatever the fuck I'm doing, I'm doing it for the best. And that's just what I think. I don't care what nobody else think. Bro, a lot of times them results you get, you ain't heard of him threatening nobody. Say he actually finna come do this to nobody. You ain't heard that. Yeah. You ain't heard it. I mean, you ain't heard him threat. He might talk about you.
I hear it.
Dog. You say what?
I hear threats all the time from out his mouth.
I mean, now he will say, I say you say something, and it put him in conversation wise. He has to put himself in a position to where he's defending himself now. He going by the law. So now I'm defending myself. You said you was gonna do this to me. If you think you gonna do this to me, then this was gonna be done to you. You hear him say a whole lot of that, but you ain't. I can't think of no time where I say one of the first videos where the dude went viral. The dude said this. He say last person that said they was gonna do something to me pulled up and I caught a assault with a deadly weapon charge. He said after that shit, I said fuck that. I'm gonna call the police before I go to jail because a motherfucker threatening me and I'm really gonna do whatever the fuck he said he gonna do. I end up catching an assault with a deadly weapon charge, but this other person free. Like, not, bro. People out here in this world, if you put yourself around the certain energies, some people will really want to make you cause harm to them in a certain way.
Yeah,
you know, people having to watch their speech. You can't just threaten the dude just outright. And yeah, he gonna play police. He be saying it, but then to an extent, yeah, bro. Some conversations you gotta have with certain people off the line. Some of them you can have on the line, but it is good to see that there's an algorithm that attracts to that type of speech. You know, there's an algorithm that's cool with that. He know how to hit that algorithm. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he don't care about hitting it, you know, and he making it to a point where it's drawing enough attention to where other people are wanting to hit the same algorithm. Like and I'll be feeling where you come from. Like, it turns into all about the music. And then if you say it's about the music, it paints an image like you talking to the youth, like you talking to the young people now, because you talking about the stepping, the hustling, the obsession with money. There is no problem with wealth, but you must know you are the wealth. A lot of these people have signed contracts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they signed things and it wasn't for their benefit. You know, if they could network with the chosen few, the chosen crew, whoever it is, you have the generals assassinating the generals within the industry because of the principles and how they base things around it. So I think it's a lot of this stuff that's happening. I think everything happens for a reason. So picking up on that, man, it's like it's a time to recognize greatness within ourselves. For a long time, you couldn't talk about it without having to show how hard you was, like how much you came from nothing and you didn't have, and you went through all these type of struggles, and what you would do to another motherfucker who looked just like you because of all the struggles you went. This is vibration of the music went, but it wasn't due to the youth. It wasn't the young people. Like, they need to know the game. They need to know that there was a plan bigger than all that. Like, it's time to really touch them. They supposed to know that. So when we start dropping the jewels to them, and a lot of the stuff he doing is really creating the energy where them people could do it. Because if you ain't willing to bust nobody onion right now in that music round, that's what the young kids looking for. Bro, NBA Youngboy is the #1 stream person through music. I'm not gonna lie and say I know a whole lot of his songs, but people are familiar with the energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different energy. But it's the energy of greatness. People just, you got to learn where to point the energy and where to point the direction. I don't think if Charleston White wasn't doing what he doing, a lot of conversations I don't think they would still be getting mistaken for something else. You know,
me personally, I blame the you know, they're letting guns. Hey, you don't nobody open carry laws. You don't need a license to carry a gun. Everybody can carry a gun. Probably, I would think that would have something to do with all the murders. Them raising the price of food, shelter, water. You know, they're squeezing. You know, so like I said, in a mental health society, because technically, this is the biggest mental health crisis in America right now. So you're going around pushing people's buttons. I don't see how this is positive in any form, shape, or fashion. You hear me? We know what not to say. We know when we're going too far when we're talking to our spouse or our significant others. We know when we go too far talking to our kids. You can go beyond a point of return, you know? So I think us getting on here demonizing our youth, I think it's really horrifying, man. We're blaming adults for putting all the pressure on children instead of taking a stand up to the white supremacist indoctrination. Sure, I mean, like I said, they have been talking about this since the 60s, man. Gangs, guns, and drugs. Since the 60s, they're going to be talking about it another 60 years if we keep alienating ourselves and demonizing ourselves. I expect them to do it. What took the world by storm in the African American community is we're not used to dealing with Karens with our own. You know, some motherfuckers just trying to send you to jail for nothing and you're not even having an altercation. That shit took the community by storm. Motherfuckers is like, oh man, oh yeah, what the African American community needs is more policing. You hear me? Surely that's what we need, you know, more policing. That's why I like to always say, we gotta look. Man. Matter of fact, these people they're not even a part of the community, but yet they give these people the voice. So it's a game to him. He getting his money, salute. Shit, that's what it's about in America, getting your money.
Damn.
But
by any means,
by any means, but is it good? We have to define the parameters of good. You hear me? And this is the logic. The rappers talk, the rappers do it. So you're a bitch ass nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga, you're a bitch ass nigga, and you're a bitch ass nigga. Hey, we love on top of that, cause I know he's sick, right? You hear me? I know he's sick, man. I live with mental health patients, you hear me? Shit, I know sick motherfucker when I see what. So you hear me? my diagnosis about the rest of the community. Oh, shit. Jesus, these are church-going people. These are I wanted to see how many of these people watch Halloween. You hear me? Because like I say, it's this narrative we have to be. We damn near rappers is damn near having to do church music now. You hear me? Hey, they want rappers to do church music. But it's okay to watch Halloween. Shit. I'm telling you, watch Halloween, bro. That first 30 seconds is going. I'm still having nightmares, bro. I'm waking up like the Undertaker out my sleep watching that shit, bro. This is disgusting, man. You hear me? Yeah. They keep resurrecting Jason. And they tell you got this demon energy that they releasing in the world. You hear me? You see how they on Kanye West? Let's play this little I think it's going on with the times, man. Uncle Ruckus. Matter of fact, he's not the only one playing this character. Charleston White isn't the only one playing Uncle Ruckus. It's a mental health crisis. It's a financial crisis. It's like the whole community is being Uncle Ruckus. So let's play this little. You hear me?
my stars and garters, President Ronald Reagan, my hero.
Yeah.
Is this heaven?
Trump.
Oh, not
MAGA
just
hats.
heaven, Ruckus. White heaven. You see, there are many different types of people, Ruckus. So God created many separate, but, well, for the most part, equal heavens.
You don't say.
White heaven is for decent, good, God-fearing Christians who just happen to, well, hate everyone and everything relating to black people. That means no Muhammad Ali, no hip-hop music, and no fucking Jesse Jackson.
What about Whoopi Goldberg?
Nope.
Oh, this is heaven.
Turns out that God really doesn't have that much of a problem with racism. He doesn't even remember slavery, except in February. Personally, I hate black people, Ruckus. That's why I did everything I could to make their lives miserable. Crack? Me. AIDS? Me. Reaganomics? Come on, I'm in the name. And God has rewarded me. Know why?
'Cause 2 niggers and 2 quarters don't add up to $1?
Well, that.
No
And
value
because God
in
loves
each
white
other.
people.
We don't see
And
no
if you
value in
teach
each other.
everyone on earth to love the white man,
Yeah.
you too can join us in white heaven.
Oh, wait. The illustration of this is Reagan talking about. He's telling you this is the true voice of the American government towards blacks. Like I say, shout out to the youth to having the courage to tell the real African American horror story. Because if you let the adults tell it, the good people, the mature people, slavery's over. We have to stop thinking like this. You hear me? This is a different type of white man that we're dealing with from 500 years ago. So they're not planning. They have good things planned for our neighborhood, man. I hate to say this, man, but we're not in control of nothing our kids learn. We're not in control of shit our kids learn. You can teach them, but when they go to that school and then they under their peer pressures, which they friends, we under peer pressure as well. Hey, man, it's really horrifying right now. Cause hey, I'm gonna sum it up like this. I'm gonna stream it like this. Streamline it. We speak English. You hear me? We speak English. So
yeah, we speak English. We speak English, but I will say this for myself. Slavery is in the mind. Like that shit a mindset. You wake up every day. You got what they say is 24 hours in a day. Shit, you know, we in an avatar. You can be whatever you want to be. Like when you make your mind up to be, shit, you can be whatever you want to be within that 24 hours. That shit it's up to you. Some people that saying, man, you know, I say slavery as far as systemically, if you want to be a slave, it was taught to people. It is a program in there that is a slave program. And if you play that program, like you will be that. But yeah, bro, the ancestors I have, the ones that came before me, the lives that they lived of greatness, the pictures that they painted of hope. When they left this planet, they smiled to see the day that we would actually be here and become the ancestors ourselves and live in form. You know, so slavery is a mentality. Like if you choose to look at life and see all the stuff that the media put out there and all these programs and systems, and you start falling for that shit, then you hey, what they saying, get out. Like, you know, shit, they call it shit and get out. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. She put him under the spare in the sunken place.
Yeah, we in that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you end up in the underworld, the sunken place.
All of them we seeking.
Yeah.
We just sitting there falling.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
This is the whole entire community. See, we think we made it because we got some fucking money. I got a nice house. I got a nice car. I'm better. I'm doing better than all the other niggers around here. You hear me?
Nah, we got the minds, bro. Some geniuses that look like us. It's some geniuses that don't look like us. Like if we have the land and the resources and we have the mines we're gonna build. Like we're gonna build. It is there's no way that we're not gonna build. But we do have to stop. We have to stop falling into the traps that the media throw out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna say it. If a person like that,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, if any person get on the internet for clout, I don't know that person, you know, ain't had no interactions with that person. If something happened and they online and they speaking and saying a certain way, bro, this day and age, you have to know how to intelligently play the game the same way. Like prior to him, everybody was playing the game with brute force. You know, it's who catch who slipping. Like y'all beefing is who catch, you know, who put money on you in the wrong place at the wrong time.
You think he stopped any amount of killing? You think what he's doing is stopping killing, or is it intensifying it? The rhetoric.
No, factual. Around certain places, it didn't slow some shit down. I'm saying anything is gonna slow down if you start taking people off the streets like that. Like that's not the answer. The answer
killing is at an all-time high. Yeah, but go ahead.
The answer is to change the mentality. Let's say, man,
where do you learn the mental? Where do you learn the mental?
If it wasn't for such mischief, like what takes place right now, then you wouldn't have such a punishment of people like bro. These people things happen for a reason. So
hold on, you explain them as a punishment. Why would you formulate those type of words?
Because
how is punishment good? Explain to me punishment. I've been to prison. I know about reincarceration, you know, the recidivism rate, what's the word I'm looking for? Rehabilitation. You hear me? I know what they sell, motherfucker, and I actually seen what the fuck they in there doing. You hear me? Yeah, it's a sad story. You get a letter like, "Hey, man, could you read this for me, bro?" You hear me?
Yeah.
And then you read that motherfucker, and then they don't want to hear nothing that's in that motherfucker. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
So, who is responsible for making sure communities are learning at an American systematic level of education? Who is responsible for that?
Okay, let's talk about it. When you was locked up, I sent you to Metunetta twice. They wouldn't let it in there.
Why do you think so? Why do you think that is?
That's
not our indoctrination. It's not a Bible.
Sense. No, it's not. Yeah. It's not. But they didn't want it in there. Like there are certain spiritual teachers or people that in a place like a jail, bro, they keep certain people away from people, period. Because they will activate something that will sleep in a person. Like they will activate, you know, an intelligence that's always been there in a person. They can do that amongst people. You know, so you do run across these type people and they don't want them shit around people in jail, no shit like that, because you got too much time to think anyway. You start thinking that you can do certain things, and the only thing you doing is breathing and closing your eyes and going in a trance. While you in a position like that with that type of time, bro, you would be something. They know, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a certain point in time when I was reading the Metunetta, bro, I would start doing push-ups, but I'm only thinking about the breathing things. I would forget that I'm doing that shit after a while. Like you would blank off and just
breathing.
I
tell people you get there, when you get in your body, when you physically transform in your body, it's all about breath. So to do the repetition and the endurance through the workout, you're automatically going to do rhythmic breathing. Other than that, most people are not going to meditate for 2 hours. But you'll work out for a good 45 minutes or an hour or two. You're still getting that rhythmic breathing, is that energy transferring through your body. So to reconstruct your body, you got to reconstruct your mind. So the body, so this is why I'm always on the systematic planned annihilation versus the people that's in the situation. that they're planning to annihilate. So my argument is never going to be justifying killing for no reason. Anybody just running around killing motherfuckers for nothing, you hear me? They got a place for them. You hear me? But like I said, oftentimes most of the ghetto gets demonized for 1% of the population that's doing this shit. And most of the killings, I want to get the stats before I even say this. I'm not even sure if they gang under 50% is gang related shootings. All the shootings under 50% is gang related. So regular people is killing people. You hear me?
Yeah. Domestic violence disputes. Yes, somebody mess with somebody girl about some money.
That's the worst. That's the worst way to get killed right now. Trying to fuck on somebody, bitch. You hear me?
For real.
And the women ain't tripping. It's the men tender dicking. Men is acting like women right now. The statistics are showing 7 out of 10 African American families are growing up fatherless. Yeah. So we think we can say anything or do anything without any consequence because that father figure hasn't been there. You hear me? So we take on the female tendencies. Mama gonna say anything. You hear me? Yeah. Mama's a woman. We love her, but she's stressed out. You know, she can't raise a man. You hear me? You know, without a father. You hear me? That's just the fact of the matter. We're not talking about the Minority Report.
Why would mama want to raise a man? Why would we gotta go there? Yeah. Why would a mother want to raise a son or a daughter without a man there? Like why would they even what would make people
the system creates this type of unbalance.
It's
not that our black women don't love that we don't love our women or we don't love our men. We African American Union, we love this. You hear me? We are the biggest. Matter of fact, they classify us as being homophobic because we believe in the union of man and woman so much. They classify that as, oh, you're homophobic. No, I just believe in a man and woman. It's a balance. That's not homophobia.
So the ankh means life, but the ankh also means a generator. Like Tesla, when they created a battery, they used the symbol of the ankh. Yeah, but it generates. It's like a generator of energy. So
a woman. Queen
a positive. Go ahead. A positive and a positive is not gonna make a battery work. Like it's not gonna emit a charge. Positive and negative emits a charge. It's a balance of, X and Y chromosomes. However you put it there. So of course we don't knock or deem somebody feeling like they was born to communicate with a certain sex or feel like they're a certain sex,
we need to come have a dialogue so we can get a better understanding.
Yeah, we do. I hate big ups to Dimitri Good too, and the Good Fight organization. Most definitely. I miss y'all show now, but pretty soon here in the near future, we're gonna rock out.
All right, all the way. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout outs to Slay and Chill too.
Yeah.
Slay and Chill, sports, life, and art. Slay and Chill Network. Shouts out. Lock in.
Big time. Yeah, brother. But Kanye West, bro. Gotta get on to Kanye West. So I finally did hear something with Kanye West that if people was, since we in everybody in their feelings now. If anybody can say something.
It's a mental health crisis.
Yeah, and so you can put people in their feelings.
Yeah.
They in their feelings.
Yes, it's a
they all the way in their feelings.
Health crisis. Yeah.
What did Kanye West say? Why are they mad at him? What did he do?
He said George Floyd did not die from what's the dude's name? This racist ass Billy. Chauvin, whatever the fuck they need to choke his bitch ass. His punk ass was on his neck for 9.5 minutes. Kanye West say that's not the reason he died. He basically demonized him like he's a smoke. You see, he doing the same shit the the police do when they find a motherfucker where they kill a nigga unintentionally? Oh, he had some
Right.
weed on him. He had some weed on him. So when he's saying stupid shit like that, you hear me? Don't be surprised.
Right.
Now, you feel this way. I'm gonna let you give the way you feel about it. Then we're gonna go into this passage.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
No. I say, you seen who he was around with the White Lives Matter shirt on? Candace Owens talk like that. Like, she talk like that all the time. This is what I'm saying with I don't know how to label, you know. We got so many labels and so many different things, bro. That's why I say I'm gonna go outside all of the labels, but you know, certain people are that, you know. You know, he wearing the MAGA hats. He's showing you what he representing.
What do you think about that? What did you think about that?
I think he playing the game, but overall he has had other plans. But now he see that who he playing with, they never gonna play fair though. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody give you a puzzle and they say all the pieces to the game in a puzzle, and they show you the puzzle put together, then they start mixing the puzzle pieces around. And then, you know what I'm saying, you find out once you start playing the game, you see that they picked up some of the like all the pieces ain't even there no more. Yeah. They got you thinking
pieces missing.
Hell yeah, it's pieces missing.
The pieces missing. Yeah, ain't no more pieces to play with.
You know what I'm saying? It still ain't done there.
Here.
Real shit.
A mystery.
Real shit. Sorry, man. I look at it like that. He got to a point where he like, okay, these people don't have an understanding of, people don't just know how to word shit. Like at the end of the day, word it like this and keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? 1,000. When people come over here and they come on a visa or something's happening in another country, they get them a visa, they give them money for school, and they give them money for businesses. The only reason why we talking about the ghetto, because what we was given out of so-called slavery was the ghetto. We was given the projects, and we was the experiment. You know what I'm saying? And through all of that, we still are who we are today. Like, yeah, man, we had the other ones before us, but now is the time. Like shit is different now.
So like you said, we get after 400 years of free slave labor, they gave us the projects, and then Kanye West says stuff like, slavery is a choice. Now, when you say stuff like that because you're a billionaire and things of that nature, the person on the base can't download what you're talking about because
all right,
go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead so you don't lose your train of thought.
Yeah. So let me say that it depends on your mentality. So if anybody don't know what he could have been saying when he said that, it's simple. Dirty, you was just speaking earlier, and I know what you was speaking about, but you was like, niggas think that they out of slavery, but shit, slavery is worse now than ever before. You know, I know what you mean. Like if you look at the numbers of the amount of people, especially that we make up, the population that we make up here, and you look at the prison population for males of brown complexion like us, yeah, the numbers are crazy. Like they super crazy. And if you do look at the, but you know, like I say, it starts with the district, the way we speak to each other, the way we greet to each other. A lot of these things I've been talking about way before the Charleston Whites came, way before all of this type of stuff started happening.
Everybody, they've been talking about it since the 60s.
Yeah, they have. But now,
new.
But he's so disrespectful. He's so disrespectful. It makes people want to be respectful.
And I say this is a drug. It's a drug epidemic. Listen, when I say this, everybody's on fucking drugs. You hear me?
Yeah.
Listen to people I ain't talking about, and we're condoning it. You hear me? We like it. And with that being said, with the slavery thing, man, it seemed like you've made it out of financial slavery. which is the biggest slavery. So you can say that.
Wow.
Kanye is a musical talent.
Wow.
You erase the musical talent. He's an ordinary black man. You hear me? You erase the musical talent. So that's why it's hard to talk about these type of brothers, because like I can see him saying, Lil Wayne saying, I ain't black, or you a star. You're not, you know how tall they standing. They're God, like they're in the image of like God to the masses, you know. So so just let's give the brother, let's see how George Floyd family feel about what he said. Because
George Floyd is gearing up to sue Kanye West. A press release obtained by E! News on October 18th reads, Roxy Washington, acting on behalf of her minor child, the sole beneficiary of George Floyd's estate, has exclusively retained the Witherspoon Law Group and Dixon & Dixon attorneys at law to file a lawsuit against Ye West, also known as Kanye West, his business partners and associates, for harassment, misappropriation, defamation, and infliction of emotional distress, seeking $250 million in damages. It continues, attorneys for the family of George Floyd have issued a cease and desist letter to Kanye West for his comments about the man whose 2020 death at the hands of Minneapolis police sparked a worldwide outcry against police brutality. During a recent interview on the podcast Drink Champs, which has since been removed from Revolt TV's YouTube channel, Kanye falsely claimed that George Floyd wasn't actually murdered by convicted former police officer Derek Chauvin, but instead died from fentanyl. The press release continues, George Floyd's daughter is being re-traumatized by Kanye West's comments, and he's creating an unsafe and unhealthy environment.
For the brother to get up there and wear like White Lives Matter shirts, this is like the Black Lives Matter movement is like the civil rights movement of our time. You hear me? This is how much of a big deal it was. And on top of this is the Democrats use this. They were leading the charge. The white people was leading the charge. They got all the reparations. We didn't get shit out of the deal as usual. You hear me? So for the brother to get out now, his family got a substantial amount of money, I think, for a settlement, because they picked him out. Nothing happens in this country by accident, man. They planning what they finna do to the population 50 years from now, when the fact of the matter that most of us can't see past next week, because we don't have accessibility to food, shelter, and water. Some more than others. But just sit here and watch how they about to do Kanye, because they talking about the Jew bash and what he's saying. Chase, all these banks is all these major corporate motherfucking goddamn vendors is white balling them. You hear me? They white balling, they pulling their contracts. Oh, so now he's black again. You hear me? What the brother said, he said, wait till he get his money right. What Kanye say? Wait till I get my money right. Hey,
you can't tell me nothing. Like, damn.
Yeah, can't tell me nothing. I can dig that. So I think it was real inappropriate and disrespectful for him to say that. Especially, you go beyond measure with the White Lives Matter shirt. It's a laugh, it's a slap in the face, just like it was a slap in the face when the police come with the Blue Lives Matter shit. You hear me? That was a slap in the face to the Black Lives Matter shit. This shit, I mean, I'm just speaking a common opinion. You hear me? Because like I said,
it is.
Yeah,
shit,
popular opinion. Yeah,
Animals' lives matter. Coming tomorrow, shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit. Animals' lives matter.
All right.
Goddamn. They life matter too. Shit.
Let me get all the rappers in the world too, and so I can call them all bitch ass niggas. You hear me? And blame the rest of the African American community is blaming everything on the rappers instead of the politicians. The politicians and the drug corporations and the gun manufacturing companies, they love the niggers here. They say we can do all this shit and the niggas gonna blame themselves.
Fuck the guns. Fuck the guns, bro.
All the guns.
People, can you imagine how chickens feel in this bitch, nigga? You know how many chickens they slaughter a day so people can eat around this motherfucking world?
finger licking chicken, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? So why we trying to act like the animals, like they don't exist, bro? Like they don't animals. Have a pulse too.
Hey, that's how we act. They're just niggers. They're just niggers.
I'm telling you, for real.
They treat us like they're just niggers. So they don't give a we can kill the niggers anytime. Shit, we getting us to support it. We supporting it.
I know the coyotes be feeling bad out here, bro. You see them around here like sometimes they'll be in the trails and shit like that, bro. But they cutting down all of they living space and putting up high rises. Like Colorado's, man, we so disrespectful, bro. This culture. Yeah, man.
So like I say, the youth, they couldn't stand a chance. So Charleston White going up with dissing motherfuckers' kids. You hear me? Now I know motherfucking family. Every family I done seen, everybody's family members talk about their brother's kids, their cousins' kids, their mama's kids, and the family members of other family members are having a hard time digesting that their aunties, their uncles, their cousins, they talking about my kids. So a stranger. So if I can tell anybody to learn anything from the examples that's been placed in front of your face, hey man, we got to stay troubleshooting, man. It's a mental health crisis. When you got a motherfucker like that in your face, if it's not no imminent danger, man, just try to get out of there, man, because it's a mental health crisis, man. We got black Karens running around this motherfucker. They're going to use, what more can they use against you than your kids? You hear me? So if you got motherfuckers that's going beyond measure to press your buttons to antagonize you like this, stay away from them. Ooh, wee. But Kanye West Rants, man, like I say, how much notoriety are you looking for, brother? You got $1 billion. You the top motherfucking fashion black designer, damn near the top rap. You hear me? You the goddamn, bro. Goddamn. Why are you saying stupid shit to get notoriety that you already have? Goddamn. This nigga about to build, he about to carve his faces in Mount Rushmore and shit. You hear me? Go ahead, carve your face in that bitch, nigga. And make sure you paint that motherfucker white. I don't get niggas straddling the fence. Niggas playing white face too much with me, bro. Like I say, once again, I keep telling youth, the rappers, shout out to these people telling the truth about the African-American horror story. Because right now, hey, the slaves had more freedom than we got right now. And we can read, you hear me? We got cars and we got money, you hear me? What we ain't watching is this artificial intelligence finna be in here running and taking over the fucking world, you hear me?
For real.
Because we running about some goddamn money. And they get us to turn down the humans. So shit. Man. So in my closing statement, man, watch out how you deal with these Karens, man. They come in all shapes and sizes now. Hey, Karens is not only white, man. You hear me? For real, man. You got to get, don't please believe. They motherfuckers go try. Hey, I feel the brother could have did all these same encounters. What if the brother was built? Where do you think he'd be right now if he was getting the same notoriety and building bridges with people?
If he wasn't doing the same thing,
if he wasn't doing the bullshit, he wouldn't get notoriety. He wouldn't get notoriety.
No, hell no.
Why you think the rappers, what they telling the goddamn rappers?
Yeah, that's what you got to do to get notoriety.
God damn it. So why is we blaming the goddamn kids? You hear me? They forced, this is your boss telling you to work like this. You hear me? If we're at an oil factory, we'll work at an oil rig company, and we know that motherfuckers getting killed over oil, slaughtered, dropping bombs and shit. Oh, they say that's good. That's a job. You hear me? That's good. This is how fucking sick we is in America. You hear me? We everybody's good in this motherfucker.
Yeah, because we should be telling our kids, okay, like you good at this. Let's find out ways, and we get creative to find out how we can make this profitable for you. But putting you under bro, when they really show what most artists make with this under contracts, people like TLC, you would have thought they would have been millionaires, bro. They made like $40,000 off that Sexy. damn near 40,000 a piece off they Crazy Sexy Cool, bro. And
they had black
everybody was
managers.
playing that.
And they had black
talk.
managers.
Yeah,
They
real
gonna
talk.
fuck you worse than these motherfuckers
Yeah.
sometimes. You hear me?
Real
They'll
talk.
fuck you worse. Shit.
I saw it connected because at the top of it, it ain't no brown people at the top, bro.
That's what Kanye was on there talking about.
Yeah,
he's talking about the Jewish-owned media.
Yeah.
The radio stations.
Yeah.
You hear me? The closing. Even the school system, what they teaching. It's saying we don't have a voice. And he got $1 billion. You know, we got a classism issue. You hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he got $1 billion. So surely what he talking about is right.
Oh yeah. Surely. So they'll try to shut it. Like T.I. tried to make Charleston White shut up. We can know some people and make life a little, but if they want to shut you up, they'll find a way to shut you up for real.
Hey, he gonna shut himself up.
Game.
He gonna shut himself up. Oh, you see
Herschel Walker.
Not Kanye gonna shut himself up too.
Oh, not
shit,
Kanye,
man. You think, hey, bro, you seen Trading Places with Eddie Murphy? Shit, that shit ain't no movie. That's a game, nigga. That's a game to them. You see how they did? They counseling. That's counsel culture is real. You hear me? Yeah. And that's another thing. The previous show we was talking about earlier. That's why it's hard to have a dialogue. You can't even talk about that shit. You hear me?
Yeah.
You see how they took Dave Chappelle off of TV? Who took off Dave Chappelle for saying he didn't want to wear a dress?
You know that. I mean, you have to go to the Jew community.
So, like I said,
Jew community. That's a Jew community. Man. Yeah.
But see, he on there talking about we Jew. He's saying, I say, God damn it, say you're sorry. You see what we just did to Nick Cannon. You hear me?
Yeah.
A motherfucker who already don't got no money, they ain't gonna never know that. But the motherfucker who done asked some money,
for real,
and they take it.
I'm going out like this in closing. Never, ever let somebody control your feelings, control your emotions. Yes, everybody does have feelings. We're very well aware of this, but never let somebody pull strings or be the puppet master. Never let somebody just outright just say whatever the hell they want to say, and they already know your reaction. That's why they saying the shit they saying, because they know you. Like he said ahead of time, like you pussy motherfuckers don't say, because I'm gonna say something about you. I'm gonna make you say something to me. I'm gonna make you do it. And right when you do it, now I'm on your level. Every time somebody say something to me, I'm leveling up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to see who this motherfucker is made leveling up like this, man. God damn. I'm saying everybody want to see that shit. God damn. Say this motherfucker leveling up fast. God damn. This nigga cuss you out.
If the rap music is destroying the community, and this shit is different. This shit is a whole different monster.
It is.
Once they see this is the formula, old bitch ass nigga, old bitch, we gonna be wearing bad shirts. You hear me? Bitch ass nigga, hoe ass nigga. You talk about we don't gotta say nigga. It's gonna bitch ass nigga gonna be attached to nigga. You hear me?
Yeah.
Bitch ass nigga. Damn. Ooh, we gotta control that tongue, man. In closing, man, I appreciate y'all pulling up fucking with us, because y'all could have been anywhere. But like I said, y'all fucking with us. Peace, guys and goddesses.